The 11th pick belongs to the Portland Trailblazers.
That means Dallas has moved inside the top 4. The Mavericks have never won the lottery.
The 5th pick in the NBA draft will be made by the Utah Jazz.
And now we have our final 4. Buckle up. It is the Hornets, the Sixers, the Spurs, and the Mavericks.
A few moments later.
The 2nd pick will be made by the San Antonio Spurs, and that means that the number 1 pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
Something's not adding up here. The 2025 NBA draft lottery just turned the basketball world upside down. The Dallas Mavericks, yes, the same Mavericks who had a 1.8 chance of landing the number 1 pick, just won the draft lottery. 1.8%. So how does a team with those odds leapfrog everyone to claim the top spot in a loaded draft? Maybe it's luck, or maybe it's something else. Nico Harrison, the Mavericks GM, made headlines earlier this year for one of the most controversial moves in recent NBA history, trading away their franchise cornerstone to the Los Angeles Lakers. Fans were outraged. Pundits laughed. Dallas is cooked, they said. This is a rebuild without a blueprint. But now, suddenly the Mavericks hold the keys to the future. Cooper Flagg, the generational talent, the two-way phenom, the American prodigy, a possible franchise saver. This isn't just about good fortune. This feels like a reward. A thank you, a nudge from the shadows of the NBA headquarters in Secaucus. Could it be that the league wanted to reward Harrison for doing the impossible, sacrificing a star to elevate a bigger brand, the Lakers, in exchange for a future promise, a secret handshake for a quiet assist? The Lakers get a fresh superstar to extend their brand power. The NBA gets massive ratings, and the Mavericks, they're thrown a bone, a 1.8% miracle, and it doesn't stop there. With that pick, Dallas could either draft Cooper Flagg or flip it for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The word is, the Bucks are quietly exploring rebuild options. The Greek Freak is nearing 31 years of age. What better way to reboot than with a number 1 pick? So now, Dallas fans who were burning jerseys and abandoning hope, they're back. Suddenly, it's all part of a grand master plan. One that maybe, just maybe, was written in advance. All I know is this: when a team trades away its best player, gets buried by the media, then magically wins the lottery, somebody somewhere knew what was coming. We've seen this movie before. A superstar gets traded to Los Angeles, and the team that gave him up, they magically land the number 1 pick, almost like clockwork. Back in 2019, the New Orleans Pelicans win the lottery just weeks after Anthony Davis requested a trade, and would use that pick to draft Zion Williamson, the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. In 2012, New Orleans conveniently landed the number 1 pick after their star, Chris Paul, was also traded to, Los Angeles. The league literally vetoed the original deal to the Lakers, only for Paul to land with the Clippers. New Orleans would go on to win the lottery and draft Anthony Davis. Not to mention that they just so happened to magically win that 2012 lottery right after they finally found someone to buy the team. So was this just luck? Or is there an unseen hand balancing the league's power? Right after teams send their stars to LA, a new star conveniently walks through their own door. And when it comes to a perfectly structured storyline, this NBA script seems too clean, too perfect not to question.